This 123 CAD video is a tutorial about creating polynomial curves. The icon for doing that is here, and it's the first item. Bezier curves and cardinal curves and the Microsoft Office curves are coded, but they're not debugged and are not available at this time. As of this video, February 19th, 2008. Anyway, to create a polynomial, since I don't have anything selected, I'll get this nasty help message. It says you need pre-selected points. Dialog will ask for the degree of the curve. 1 is linear, 2 parabola, etc. The value can be numeric or symbolic. We'll just use a numeric value for the degree of the curve. And we'll do a parabola since a lot of people are more familiar with that. So what we do is first we have to pre-select some points. So let's give some that give us a well-behaved curve. Don't try this with really wild curves or curves that fold back on each other. It just won't work. Anyway, let's create some points for the curve. And stop creating points. And now we'll select the points for the curve. It's a different operation than creating points. Now we'll select polynomial curve, and you can see over here we've selected some points, so we're okay now. The degree, if we want a parabola, let's do 2. Doing some matrix math here to get the coefficients, and there's our polynomial curve. And over here are the coefficients. And translation and rotation, we know the polynomials are functions, and functions can only have one value at each value of x. Well, where's x? What I've done in these curves is I always translate this point, starting point, to the origin. Then I rotate them around so that the end point is level with the first point. Then we have a pretty well-behaved curve we can fit our polynomial to. And then when we want to draw it, we do all this translation and rotation again internally. So this allows us to do something like having a polynomial curve that is oriented sort of vertically and still put a polynomial through it. So we're done creating points, and we'll go to create a polynomial curve. Oh, can't do it. We haven't selected anything over here. You have to select those. Maybe I'll make a link that on the curve that uses whatever you've recently selected. Maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, here are my points I've selected. So now I can do the polynomial curve. And one like this, we have to have a higher degree for it to fit very well. So I'm going to pick a 4th degree. As I recall, that's the highest you can go, because you should be using Bezier's if the curve is wilder than something like I've drawn. And there's our fourth degree curve. Least squares curve fit through those points. And it's possible because internally this curve is rotated so that it's oriented more horizontally.